Alright folks, one thing I need to do for my backyard is add fertility. You can see a lot of it's just brown. Weeds aren't even coming up. And a lot of that's because it's mulched and that's something else. But the way I'm going to do this is through a chicken tractor. So we're going to tear apart one of these pallets, build a chicken tractor with it. 2-pound hammer just to pop these nice boards off. So obviously it doesn't always go perfect, there's some splitting, but alright folks, there's our boards, and then there's our 2x4s from this pallet. So I'm going to take my two nicest looking 2x4s and split them lengthwise. Alright, got some 2x2s. Alright, so I'm working my 8-foot by 4-foot chicken tractor, and I'm making little braces. Alright, quick pro tip. Notice we've got a screw going in here attaching it, and I'm about to attach this here. So I'm drilling a screw up from beneath, which is why I have this on my truck bed. Big old truck bed is really nice to have. So anyway, I just want to make sure I'm not running into that screw, so that's why you see the hole coming out here. It's off to the side a little bit. Alright, so I was in the middle of building this and I was like, hold on a second. I picked these dimensions so it would fit in my truck perfectly. So 4 feet wide from wheel well to wheel well, and then it's only 7 foot 10 inches in length. And maybe I mismeasured because that's pretty tight. I guess there might be a couple inches over there, but it fits perfectly in my truck. So not only can I drag it around the backyard, but I could drag it over to a friend's house, or if I sell it, I can, deliver it, and that fits. That's pretty sweet. All right, so this is kind of a nifty little trick that I just thought of, was just clamp these braces on and then screw them. That way they're nice and flush. All right, it's looking like a chicken tractor. All right, so I've got a lot of just split pieces of wood. When I was taking this apart, it was super brittle. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of ripping off strips. So like, this is a really nice strip, and I'm just gonna nail these to the chicken tractor. And this is, these little boards are what's gonna contain the chickens. But obviously some of it like this, I don't know how much. I might get a couple feet off of that one, but some of these other ones are okay. So check this out. I got my wire here. There's actually some pretty nice wire, and it fits inside of here, which is bad because I want to be able to attach it up here and down there on the bottom, and it's too short, or that's too long. So here's what I got to do. I got to pull these all out, which 4 of them are screws. These 2 in the middle have nails, and I got to cut them off short. Take 3 inches off, and then that will fit real nice. Alright, so I got wire on 2 sides. I was going to do 3, and I do have some more wire, but honestly I hate dealing with wire. Alright, so I did one little section of slats. You can see where the wire is, and I don't think I'm going to have enough boards for the rest of this, because I was trying to do that section and that section. I have more than just that in the garage, but not enough to do the rest of this. And one of the big reasons is because I have all these cutoffs, and so if I ran another piece down the middle, another 2x4, I could maybe make it work, but we'll see what I end up doing from here. But so far I'm really liking the look of this. Alright, we're starting to get an idea of what this is going to look like. I got to put some nesting boxes in right there so I can access them from the outside. And then this is tilted down that way so we can catch rainwater, and going to have a basin, I think, for it to run into on the back. And so hopefully we don't have to bring water out to these birds very often. Alright, so I'm putting the roof on here, and I just built very simple, I wouldn't even call them trusses, but supports. And I just raised this up 3 inches so that there's some pitch so that water will run off to this side, and that way I can put a gutter on to funnel water into a basin to water the chickens. All right, we got our roof on. A couple things I need to point out. There's quite a bit of a gap here, so I may just cut a couple of 2x4s and stick them in there. The roof should have more support than this. Down this middle vein I don't have anything, so it's a little wonky, but you know, it's a chicken house, so I don't think I need this to be super sturdy and stable, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now. But at any point, this is all screwed in, so I just unscrew it, do whatever I need to do, and then screw it back on. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. All right guys, now you know how to be ultra cheap and conserve your resources. So I just did a splice here, 2 screws in there, and then a nail here and here. So this will go on the inside of the square that I'm building for the door on the top. All right, I got my top screen area on. Man, I hate working with screen, especially large patches. I had to kind of connect them through the middle. I used 2 sheets of screen, and man, screen is frustrating, but it's done. I should have checked the dimensions before I put it all on, but it's close enough. You can see a little bit of overhang here, and it's not quite flush over there. So now I need to figure out how I want this to be attached to the coop, because I'm gonna need to lift this open every time I want to collect eggs, or really anytime I need to do anything, feed them or water them. All right, so rather than making this whole thing lift up, I'm just making like a little bit less than half of it lift up. So what I did here is on each side I put some hinges, and I put them on, and then I used this multi-tool to cut it. And so I just drove a couple nails in here, and when I do any screws or nails into this, it's really a 1.5 by 1.5. I always pre-drill everything just because it splits really easy. So pre-drill it, don't worry about splitting it. So here we go. Lifts up pretty easy. I just need to figure out some kind of way to latch it down. And actually, I'm probably not gonna latch it down because birds aren't gonna be able to push this up. You know, it's pretty hefty. And yeah, clearly raccoons and stuff could get in, but I haven't seen any raccoons around here, so I really don't think there's gonna be that much predator pressure coming into these backyards, because on either side of me, people have dogs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take the risk, basically. Is what it comes down to. So there you have it. It is now complete and ready to contain birds. I just need to do water and food, but you know, I can just buy a thing and just set it in there. So that's the finished product. Let's have a look around on it real quick. What I like about this is it's real light, easy to build. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's okay. I didn't make it so I could look at it. I made it so it could contain some chickens. So this is the video where we took one of these pallets and we built this, and actually had to use a little bit more wood than what could come off a pallet, but it was really close. If you just made a smaller one, then you could use a whole pallet. But the next project, these 2 pallets here, I'm making an outhouse. So that'll be my next project, and I'm pretty excited about that. All right, no video is complete without having chickens in it, so there they are. Seem to like it all right. How do you girls like this coop? I like it pretty good. They're always coming up. They think I always have treats, but go find your own treats, see? Like her. These 2 are trying to get some freebies. This is a chicken tractor. You guys gotta work. There you go. Scratch. Yeah, now they're scratching. So this is actually not gonna be for these hens, but they lay all their eggs early in the morning, so The rest of the day I can stick them in here, and as you can see, they're pretty docile, so I can just open this up, they'll come to me, and I can put them back in their coop. However, I'm planning on getting some game bird mixes that are semi-feral. Actually, they're probably completely feral. And hopefully I'm gonna run a hen and some babies in here. And that way, as the babies are growing, I can get their fertility, because I'm not getting any eggs from young ones, obviously. And then I will have chickens that can be self-sustaining, because these hens will not sit on an egg. Right now I don't have any roosters, but I'm planning on having a rooster just long enough to get these chickens bred. So that's the idea, and then have one of these game bird crosses to breed, or to sit on the eggs and raise up the chicks. So I guess I might let her raise up a couple of her own, but I'll put mostly these hens' eggs when they cross with a game bird mutt, pretty much. So the idea is to get a bird that is sustainable like a game bird, but still has high or decent egg production. So we'll see what we get. It'll be a long process of breeding and selecting and all that good stuff. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.